Hello everyone, and welcome back to one of Let's Plays. And today, I just felt like playing through Kingdom Hearts just for a little while, I suppose, because I've changed the format to one of Let's Plays and things, where I'm pretty much just going to do any game that I can think of in my head, instead of specific ones that wouldn't make a full LP out of and things, since, well, it's just better for me, really. It means more videos and stuff like that, and just more recordings that go well. But, yeah, I'm going to be playing Kingdom Hearts for the PS2. The difficulty level on that, I suppose, might as well just go for normal, given the fact that this isn't actually a full LP, and more of just a showing off of the game instead and things. Because, I don't know, I just felt like in the mood of showing off this game.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Okay, now this may upset a lot of you for this sort of thing, but the song in the background that you're hearing in that is Simple and Clean by Utada Hikaru. But the problem with it is I would show it off and have it all blasting out loud for you guys, but this is a song that's pretty copyrighted, so the only way you're going to have to hear this song, I'm afraid, is with me speaking over the top of it and just lowering it, you know, down a tad or so, since otherwise, you know, the video gets like a copyright strike, and therefore I have to remove the whole complete audio. So it's either that or nothing, basically, you know, either that or I replace it with another song, but I don't think it's worth it, because Simple and Clean is a really freaking good song. And it's a real shame that it follows, like, the copyright rule on YouTube and stuff, since, I don't know, Utada Hikaru does not really like to have it, like, playing out loud and stuff for some reason, but, never mind. It's the same, though, that applies to Sanctuary as well in Kingdom Hearts 2, since that was a really awesome theme, but then again, that follows the copyright rules, so it's a real shame, really. But, you know, I just thought I'd inform you guys about it and all, because before you think, why are you talking over the top? Well, there is a reason. Because, to be honest, if I could, I would be quiet. Because it's such a beautiful song to hear. I suppose if you want to hear this, like, in your spare time and all, or just hear what it sounds like in general, just look it up elsewhere on YouTube, because, you know, some people just upload this regardless of the copyright rules and stuff. And it's available, you know, somewhere online to hear, I'm sure. And it's really good, believe me. Although personally, I do prefer the slower version that plays when you beat the game and stuff, which is, I don't know, I just prefer it more than this one, really. That's not to say that this one's bad, but, you know, it's just personal taste at the end of the day, I guess. Also, this intro is really freaking trippy. Like, so trippy. Especially when you don't know what's going on and stuff, but this honestly builds up to, like, the beginning of the game, and that's why I didn't want to cut it out. And it would be really awkward to just have a cutscene playing, but with no music at all during the entire thing. You know, it's basically the same as watching a music video without music. You don't know what the bloody hell is going on at all, do you? But, either way, we're pretty much near the end of the song, and now we're actually going to jump into the game. I thought for a long time to keep that not on the copyright side. And then we begin in this area right here. So much to do. So little time. Take your time. I never got that. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now, step forward. Can you do it? Well, I assume so. I mean, all I have to do is just move the analog stick forward, don't I? It's not really rocket science. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. Now this point here is actually a thing that's going to affect a lot of the times in your game, depending on which one of these weapons you choose and get rid of, that is going to determine, like, you know, how easy it is to get hit or something, or how high your defense will be at the beginning, or certain abilities that you'll get in the game may come late or earlier and things. But the one that I always personally go for is the shield or so. But I'll show you what I mean. Like, if I just go to the sword or something, it pops up with this. The power of the warrior. Invincible courage. A sword of terrible destruction. Is this the power you seek? So you can always click no on that and decide wisely and things. I suppose I might as well show off all of them and that, you know, just so you're aware of what the hell they're like and stuff like that. The power of the mystic. Inner strength. A staff of wonder and ruin. Is this the power you seek? No, I'm afraid not, I'll say. Because I like to go for defense, because that's mainly a thing that I do in Kingdom Hearts and stuff. The power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Yes, it is. Now I've finally decided. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? So out of these two, we've got to give up something, which, again, you know, determines, like, what happens in the game and stuff for, like, certain abilities that you get and things. But the one I always personally give up myself is strength, because I don't care how strong I am or anything. I just want my defense and my magic. Because I've got to dodge a lot in the game when it comes to the attacks, so strength really does not do it for me. It does for some people, I guess, but I don't. It doesn't really work for me. You've chosen the power of the Guardian. So if you choose that form, you go through there. You've given up the power of the Warrior. Is this the form you choose? So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you choose to get the sword, and then you get rid of one of the other two, it might be you get rid of the staff, as far as I'm aware, one of the two. Then it says, you know, you've chosen the path of the warrior, which is something that I did before. But I kind of regretted it, really, because it means that there's a certain ability that you get in the game. I don't know if I should spoil it or not, but you only get it, like, literally at, say, like, literally at, like, level 40, I think it is, or 30, when you're in, like, that sort of thing, and that's pretty much, like, through halfway across the game. Meaning most of the time I had to do stuff without that certain ability, and that ability is pretty useful. Let's just say it's to deflect things, for people who've played the game and know what I'm on about, but I don't really want to give away too much for people who've never played this before, because this is a really good game to play for yourself without knowing anything. Even though it is pretty challenging for the first time. You've gained the power to fight. With a shield, apparently. Press the X button to attack. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is, really. It's X to attack and circle to jump. It's a bit different. Use this power to protect yourself and others. The green gauge displays your hit points, or health. If you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen. The blue gauge shows your magic points. Magic is still a mystery to you. Oh yeah, it is actually. I never noticed that. There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. So this is basically a point where we get to attack in the game. And what I'm actually using here, which they're going to teach us pretty much later or so, is the lock-on feature, which is already ended. Never mind, it's going to go on about it later. You gain experience EXP by defeating enemies. With enough experience, you gain a level. Or just EXP. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind. You can take these items by walking up to them. Different items can do different things, like restore HP or MP. I don't know what it is with my voice today, I'm just excited, alright? It's Kingdom Hearts, god damn it! Behind you! Generally, you'll automatically target the nearest enemy, but you can lock on to specific target. Onto a specific target. By pressing the R1. Yeah, you can lock on to stuff. Lock on will appear in the upper left corner of the screen while you're locked onto a target. Locking onto a target limits the actions available to you, especially against other targets. Press R1 again to release target lock. So yeah, basically this thing over here, if you click the R1 button, you are able to lock onto it. And then you can click the L2 if you want to switch over to ones that you want to fight. So what I would recommend is, like, sort of, you know, when you're hitting them and that, just be wary of things around you. Like, if you see one of them trying to attack you from behind you or anything like that, you have to go for that one instead, you know. So it's pretty much just learn from your mistakes, really. The combat, I suppose, takes some getting used to. I mean, it took me a freaking long time to get good at this game. I've had so many times where I've redone this game, again and again just to get into it. I just never really gave up or anything, because it's Kingdom Hearts. A lot of people like this game, and I wanted to really get into it myself properly and stuff, but I never really played an RPG like this at all in my life. Like, I didn't play this growing up as a kid or anything, so it was very different for me. The only first time that I played this game properly was like January last year in 2015. That was literally it. So of course to me, it took me some getting used to this game, but it's okay now. This is a field icon. It pops up wherever a special command is available. You can examine nearby objects by selecting examine, then pressing X to confirm. Yes indeed, by moving the analog, right analog stick down. I can't open it. I see, a treasure chest has appeared, I see. I already said that. The question mark in the command menu turns into various commands. I see. Again. You can press the D-pad to go up and down, but I always prefer using like the right analog stick, because it's there, isn't it? It means I don't have to move my thumb off of the left stick when I'm moving about, also, and then access magic and stuff. You can push large crates. Yeah, you can actually, by just walking up to them like this, but I want to destroy it, because when I do so, it's going to reveal this. Sometimes destroying objects use items. You can take these items by walking up to them. Indeed, and we get a potion for this. Use them with the items command, which I'll show off, but I'm not going to use my potion and waste it though. You can lock onto objects as well as enemies. While locked on, yep, it already told me that before where I had to switch targets and stuff. So yeah, you can do that. You can destroy stuff. That's a bit over the top, but yeah, if I like go down to items, you have potion, and you can use that, and it heals you and stuff. I'm not going to waste it though, so there's no point. Also, the main character here doesn't really speak very much, but we'll find out his name and that in a minute. That's the cool thing I like about Kingdom Hearts at the beginning. It's all so mysterious, like you have no idea what's going on. Yeah, it's really awesome at the same time, with like the whole setting and things. Hold on. The door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Press, yeah, that's basically saying about the first person view. That's not really worth doing anything. You can look around in first person if you want to have a look around. I rarely use it though, to be honest. Since I can look around by doing this with the camera with the L2 and R2. So there's no point really. The attack command is changed to talk. Select talk to strike up a conversation with someone nearby. I see, yes, we've got selfie over here. What's most important to you? Being number one, friendship or my prized possessions? This is another thing I think that determines like the difficulty in the game, depending on what you choose. Well, at least I know the weapons are, but I'm not really too sure if these parts are. I don't think these matter too much, but I could be wrong about that. I know more about the weapons than talking to these people over here. But what's the most important? Friendship. Because friendship is great. Is friendship such a big deal? I love how they're like so mysterious as well, depending on what you choose. Like none of them are like, oh, that's good to hear. They're like, really? You think so? What are you so afraid of? Getting old, being different, or being indecisive? Being different, I suppose. Being different? Is that really so scary? Exactly, see what I mean? They just don't care. It's weird. What do you want out of life? To see rare sights, to broaden my horizons, or to be strong? Whoa, this is a game where I fight, I'm gonna be strong. To be strong, huh? Yep, indeed. You want friendship. You're afraid of being different. You want to be strong. Oh yeah, I have to click the X button. What's gonna come up next then? Your adventure begins at midday. Keep a steady pace, and you'll come through fine. Sounds good! I always thought that broke the mood on that bit, you know? Just it's all that's deep, like, and mysterious and things, and it sounds good! I don't know, I just always found that funny, especially the first time. The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. Wow, this is deep. Oh, honestly, I thought something was going to happen there, but I guess not. Oh well, I'll just walk forward. Press the start button to open the menu screen. In the main menu, you can do things like review your inventory and status, or status, however you pronounce it, I don't know, or configure your game settings. However, you can't open the menu during battle. Yeah, keep note of that. Like, that's the thing that you also can't do in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. Whenever you get into a fight, in fact, I'll demonstrate as well. In other words, when your little, you know where it says attack and stuff down at the left corner and items and stuff, when that goes red, that means that you're in battle, and of course when I pause, it just goes to pause, whereas if you do it normally, it goes blue or so, and then that means you can equip stuff like items and things, so that's key for like equipping, you know, certain equipment that you find in the game, or maybe stock some potions in your item inventory slot, because that's the only way you can do it and stuff like that. Also, I'm doing an appalling job on these Heartless right here, which is a real shame. Although, that just basically just demonstrates stuff. What I would recommend, really, is when you attack, like, a group of enemies, is when you're locking onto them, try and get them to, like, go in groups, also, so that when you swing, you're also hitting the other ones at the same time. So that then, you know, you don't have to worry about manually hitting each one individually or anything like that. You can also jump and swing, but for Heartless, I don't really recommend it. Since they're on the floor, really. You can do it with other things, though, and that's actually key for most of the things. Also, that's a save point over there, I think. Yes, it is. It's going to tell me in a minute. Should do, anyway. This is a save point. Touch save points to recover HP and MP. Open the save menu by selecting save, then press X to confirm. Be sure to save your progress before quitting the game. It's a good idea to save often. If anything goes wrong, you can then load your save data and resume from there. Yeah, but I can't, because I haven't put a memory card in, since there's no point. I'm showing this off as a one-off for like a, I don't know how long, probably like a half hour or 35 minutes or so, since this is a very deep game and that, and just showing this off for 10 minutes means you've literally learned nothing. That's the thing. Like, if it ever came to me doing a full LP of this, which will most likely happen, but I've got to take practice or so, which is why I'm only doing this as a one-off, just to show you off what the LP would be like for the time being or so. That's what it would be like, or something like that, but I've ran out of time, this cutscene's gonna play. The closer you get to light, the greater your shadow becomes. But don't be afraid. And don't forget. Okay, now we have to deal with this dude right here. So we're thrown into like a fight at the very beginning or so. And honestly, I would get this guy done nice and quick or so. But this is basically just to teach you like what to do in the game, you know, when you fight bosses and stuff, is you're going to have to find like weak points around them and things. Pretty much like with every game, so there's nothing new there at all, I suppose. But, you know, I just want to show you like certain phases that this guy does, because there's certain things that you can do to make things a lot easier and level yourself up a lot quicker as well. But notice right there, I was getting hit by that guy, so then I knew I had to lock onto him instead. Also, oh god, he's doing this. This involves timing, which I'm not probably going to do very good on. Oh, yeah, I did. You have to swing it like this, because it will then deflect it, or so, which you can get like a certain ability to do it later on in the game and stuff, but, you know, it's just, that's what you can do. That's what I mainly just wanted to show off. Like, when you get thrown projectiles at you, if you swing at them in time, you can get rid of them really quick and then save yourself, you know, just taking a hit and making life harder for yourself. But honestly, the longer you are on this guy and the more you things you reflect in that, or just, you know, deflect back towards him, that's probably when you'll find yourself, like, leveling up a lot quicker, because every time you deflect something, you get given, like, a little point or so, like it says 1p or something, or tech, even. I think it says tech, actually. So you want to mainly just do that to make sure that, you know, you don't really have to do as much by them. Since he has, like, this phase. He has, like, a phase where he punches his thing down and unleashes all these black stuff to get you. And then he goes to this phase where he'll crouch down and summon, like, this thing from his belly or something. And then you have to deflect stuff back, which I am not very good at, obviously. It takes time, but after a while you do get used to it, so Like that, there we go. Also, wow, I had like a fourth one, I actually didn't notice that. Never mind though. But that's fine by me, really. Like I said, usually I would just go all in and hit this guy like mad and stuff, but deflecting stuff just makes sure that you have like, you know, you're gonna level up a lot faster or so, since you're getting tech that way, aren't you? Especially when you got all these Heartless through here as well, that when you defeat them they give you points. It's also just to show off, you know, you can literally spend as long as you want here, really. You don't have to kill this guy really fast or anything like that. But notice now, I just leveled up because of like all the things that I got. I basically leveled up twice in that area. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah!
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you noticed. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought this was Devil May Cry. And so we begin our journey on Destiny Islands, but first off I want to talk to Kyrie, see what she has to say. So, can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sora, are you listening to me? No. What was that again? Jeez. We can't build a raft without materials, right? Here's what we need. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. No more slacking, okay? I know she has a bit of a manly voice, but I'm not very good at doing a girly voice. I'm not even going to attempt it, so, you know. I do find that a bit strange, though. She said, hey, you know what you got to get? No? Oh, for God's sake, I'll tell you again. You never told me in the first place. How the hell was I supposed to know that? That's kind of strange, really, but never mind. Obtained log and stuff. I got to find all of these items right here. But what we can do, if you like, is talk to these cameos of Final Fantasy characters, which I'm probably gonna not name right and look like a total idiot. Now, if I'm aware, this guy over here is called Walker.
Hey, what's happening, man?
I guess that's all he's gonna say then, stuff. But if we talk to him again, he'll be like, "Yo, you up for a round?" Then sure, let's play. Let's play indeed. Play is for kids. This is
Show me
serious.
your stuff.
This is basically a way where you can learn stuff in the game, you know, by tackling these people and leveling up a lot earlier in the game and stuff. What I would recommend to do with Waka though, is when he throws his ball at you, you can run out of the way and stuff, you know, just try to evade it. But if you hit this in time, you can basically just deflect it back at him in order to stun him, which kind of gives you a hint, you know, to like certain things that you'll be doing later on in the game when you fight bosses and stuff, which is something that you want to keep note of and things. After a while though, he'll go for a high one like this, but then again you still are able to deflect back. It's all about timing on this guy really, and just taking him down with style. You can also jump and attack him as well, but you know, it's better to just deflect the ball, and that's how you take care of this guy.
That really hurt.
It's ideal though, because like if I pause the game and then go to status or status, however you pronounce it, I need like 4 EXP to get to the next level and things. So of course, I don't know if I should do it again now. I'll just do it on another person for now, I suppose. But you know, basically, when you defeat them and that, you get given like EXP and stuff. So if you want to level up early in the game just to make yourself a bit more protected later on, then do so.
Ah, the breeze feels great.
Yep, and indeed that's Selfie, I think. What are you up to these days? We never see you, wanna do? You didn't even answer her question. Alright? Now you're talking.
Okay, don't hold back.
Okay, she's actually a little easier out of all of them, I find, because what she'll do on every time she attacks you and that is lunge forward. But if you attack her at that sort of point, you get like a tech sort of thing, which basically means like deflection and stuff. So, you know, with her, it's pretty much timing when she lunges forward, which then, as you can see, look, level up Sora. I've got given strength, because, you know, all I needed was like 4 points, and then she's down and out.
Oh, I can't believe I lost.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Selfie, but at least you tried your best, so that's fine by me. Although, let's see, what do I need to get next? I need to get the, the rope next, which is up here and stuff, because, you know, Kairi just told me to get stuff, didn't she? Although we can also find this guy here, which I think is Titus, or Tidus. I don't know, because to be honest, I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so I don't know how to pronounce the names, and that's why I'm not very good at naming these people at all. So, sorry.
Hey, Sora! You feel lucky today?
I guess so, yeah. Hey Sora, filling up to a little competition? You asked for it. Alright, let's go.
Down.
This guy, I think, really what I tend to do is jump and then attack, because then it causes like this thing to happen here, and then you can screw up and get hit, like me apparently. Yeah, what I'm trying to do really is when I deflect, it gives me a chance to attack like this. It's just something that works and sometimes doesn't really, because by the time you deflect it, you know, you're able to hit him, although after some time he'll get worn out and things. And that's one reason why I like Destiny Islands as a level and things like that, because it basically just teaches you the basics of what you're going to expect in the future and that with, you know, people and stuff that you're going to fight much later in the game, really. So it's kind of sort of like some sort of training level, but for basic stuff with things that come along the way. It's very hard for me to explain this kind of thing, but never mind. So, yeah, that's the chat hit to that guy.
Oh man, I'm really off today.
Or if you want a bit more of a challenge, what you can do, if you like, is if you talk to him again, and after defeating, you know, all of those, Selfie, Waka, and Titus, I hope I pronounced these names right, you can go against all 3 of them, which I'm going to attempt, and probably fail, because I'm not very good at this one, I will be honest. But what I tend to do is knock Waka out, and that just then I can take care of these 2 without much of a hassle and things. So then, by the time he's back and stuff, I can then take out Waka again, hopefully, when he throws his ball. Like that, there we go, yeah. Then lock onto him again, then take him out, Because Selfie doesn't really do much. She just sort of stays away from you, and then that's it. She can occasionally hit you, I suppose, but just be on the lookout for it, really. Although I need to take out Waka again, because he's bloody annoying as hell, isn't he? Okay, I want you to throw your ball over here. No, not that super high energy ball of fire and stuff. What I want you to do is that. There we go, right. So now I can take care of you, even though she got in my way of stuff. This is not going as well as I planned. Alright, cool. First off, though, I want to take care of you before Waka hits me in the face again, please. This is really not going well at all, is it? Yeah, you are good, Waka. There's no need to show off, alright? Occasionally, though, when your health lowers down and stuff, well, that basically happens there is, well, you know, it beeps and stuff, and then you're in danger, basically. So, try not to die, okay? That's all I can suggest, really. Except I don't think I'm going to do this, which is a real shame. Oh, actually, wait, she's got even tech and stuff, and she's busy, so that's fine. Okay, cool, so now I can get this guy done for good or so, as long as I don't screw up on the very end. Actually, yeah, things are going alright, really. Even though I have low health, I'm still alive, really, and you're going to summon a more powerful one as well. Just add more pressure, aren't you, Waka? Cool, that's it, that's all of them done.
I can't believe we lost.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? I didn't really expect that either, to be honest. And if you defeat all three of them, you get given a potion. Potions are going to be needed, though, especially for, like, harder fights. And particularly if you're playing this on expert mode as well. I think I did a terrible job showcasing it all, though. Particularly on the free one. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do it exactly like that, but it slightly worked, so we'll just leave it at that, shall we? Hey. Also, if you want to save and stuff, there's a little seaside shack down there. It pops up with a little text when you press against the wall. And you can use the save if you want and see how far you are in the game already. Because at the moment we're at, wow, half an hour. I've literally just looked at that timer once. This is half an hour. This is how much you are going to need to play of this game, you know. I mean, you need to invest a lot of your time into this game in order to, you know, get to the very end and stuff. Especially with grinding levels and things if you're playing it on expert level. But you know what? Let's go facing off against the master himself, Riku. Did you get everything we need for the raft? I gave my staff to Kairi. Hey Sora, how about a quick round? Grab your sword. Okay, you're on. This one decides the champion. Okay, this guy is actually pretty difficult to begin with, really. But after a while, you do get used to how he acts and stuff like that. What I would recommend that you do is hit him like this or so, and then when he tries to attack you, evade it or so, and then just do like little hits here and there. Because eventually he'll do this. He'll do like a little kick, so that you need to jump out of the way for it, really. So every time I hit him now, you know, where I hit him just once or so, he will only do that. Also, when he taunts you, try to jump at him and try to hit him, but it's easier said than done. Like that. He'll sometimes protect it or so, but depending on where you hit him, you can sometimes, yeah, like that. So you can just break his defense or so, just to make things a lot easier for yourself. But notice here, like, I've came up with a pattern or so, so every time he tries to hit me once, now when I hit him once, he's always going down. And then you can just kind of work with this, and then that's it, really. This guy is pretty much easy once you get the hang of that side of things. Because then look, see, he's doing it again. Rinse and repeat. Even though towards the end of that, he sort of picks up his game, but never mind. Oh, wow, and he also tries to hit you like this as well. But there you go. One hit from the dude. That was it. Now the score is 1-0. And if you win, you get given a potion. So, you know, you can do that if you want. Also, there's a log over here. I might want to pick that up. And, I think that's everything. If you want to check, see, like, your items and stuff, you can go to items, then go to stock, which has cloth rope and 2 logs, which are pretty much the things that she told us to get, so that's fine. Let's go back to Kairi, and then give her all the stuff, and say that we're done. Thanks, Sora. I found something today, too. Here, it's yours. What is it? High potion. Nice, so it's a bit of an upgrade compared to potion. Tired? Wanna call it a day? Yeah, I reckon. Let's go home. Let's see why not. Okay, it is getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow. And that's it.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
It's nice to see you this one. What? Wake up, Goofy! Wake up! This is serious!
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
We've got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Ooh. Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
Oh yeah, by the way, Disney's in this game. Like, you know, you just saw him. You just saw Donald, Goofy, Minnie, and Daisy Duck. And I'm like, in the castle and stuff. So yeah, even though this has like Final Fantasy characters and things, it also has Disney. It's basically Final Fantasy meets Disney, and with a really unique battle system. Seriously, I love the battle system of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I've already showed it off before and stuff, but believe me, it gets a lot better along the lines and things, because you get given new abilities and become a complete badass at the end. It's really awesome. But well, I reckon honestly that would do it for Kingdom Hearts or so, since it's been 40 freaking minutes. 40 freaking minutes of Kingdom Hearts so far, and I reckon that will do it honestly for a one-off or so, since I really don't want to be here for like an hour or so showing this off or and stuff like that, because to me, I don't know, an hour video sounds a little too long, especially for like Kingdom Hearts for a one-off. So this has been one of Let's Plays of Kingdom Hearts for the PS2. You can also get this game for the PS3 as well, with Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix, which basically has Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, which is this game in HD and stuff, and with extra things added as far as I'm aware. To be honest, I've never played it, I don't know, because I'm showing off the original PS2 version being played on an actual PS2 through a capture card. This isn't an emulator. So, yeah. Take care, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video of Kingdom Hearts for the PS2, and I'll see you in more stuff that I make for the channel. I honestly have no cliffhangers or anything, so I've got nothing to reveal. It's just stuff happens, alright?